Montgomery County's Office of Consumer Protection is honored to co-host this event. My name is Eric Friedman. I serve as the director
The Montgomery
of the
County Office of Consumer Protection co-hosted the forum with Senator Chris Van Hollen and Maryland Attorney General Brian Frosch. Montgomery's Office of Consumer Protection has been a leader in protecting residents, receiving national attention for its progressive practices in dealing with issues like senior scams and predatory towing, all under the direction of Eric Friedman, who heads up the county's Office of Consumer Protection.
He has really been the consumer watchdog for all of us, and he's taken his job very seriously.
This is a gentleman who lives out on a farm in Barnesville, and he was the victim of a scam by a licensed paving contractor. This is no paving. It's only not even springtime. A few months later, and it's completely coming apart.
And I can say with great assurance that all of us are better off and better protected against different scams out there because of Eric Friedman.
But I'm happy to say that we actually have the first of two payments for you. This is a $6,000 check.
Oh my God.
And in 30 days, we'll have the other half of the money for you, and you get to put that back in your savings account.
I think I'm going to cry.
The meeting, entitled Protecting Your Consumer Rights, What You Need to Know, was held at Bethesda Chevy Chase High School.
You can call our consumer protection hotline.
Attorney General Frosch told the crowd identity theft is a huge issue. And for those who have minor children, it's never too early to be proactive.
First, freeze your children's credit. If you have minor children, Maryland allows you to freeze their credit for free. You can call the credit rating agencies and freeze the credit of your kids. And that's important because unlike the scammers, the identity thieves would much rather have the identity of a child than of a middle-aged millionaire. And the reason is that if they can steal the identity of a child, a 5-year-old, they can use that identity for 13 years before there's any chance that your kid is going to try to open credit in her name or his name.
And when you get those calls from the IRS,
if somebody calls you and says they're from the IRS, you owe money, and if you don't pay it, they're going to send someone to arrest you, that's a scam. Hang up.
and to never release any information those scammers are trying to get.
Here's what they're looking for. They're looking for your social security numbers. They're looking for your bank account and credit card numbers. They're looking for your driver's license number, your insurance numbers, and your date of birth. Don't give those out. Let me tell you, you did not win the lottery in Ireland. Your grandson does not need you to send him gift cards to Mexico to get him out of jail. These are all scams.
Senator Van Hollen addressed the audience about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which was created in 2011 as a legislative response to the financial crisis of 2007 and 2008 and the resulting Great Recession.
The CFPB is here to make sure companies and individuals that provide these financial products and services treat you fairly.
This federal regulatory agency is currently in jeopardy of being stripped of some of its power. However, Van Hollen says Democrats are fighting back.
Now, the good news is that in the Senate, together with a lot of my colleagues, we will not allow those measures to pass the United States Congress.
Is the Consumer Protection Board going away?
No, it's not going away, despite the fact that a lot of members of Congress would like to eliminate it. It's in the statute. You need a law to overturn it, and we're not going to allow them to overturn that law. We have enough senators to block that in the United States Senate. We're not going to allow them to defund it. However, it is at risk from the inside because they now have a director who called the CFPB a, quote, sick, cruel joke. I don't know what's sick or cruel about protecting American consumers from fraud, but now you have a CFPB that seems to line up on the side of, the powerful special interests against consumers, and that's a very dangerous development. But the organization will weather the storm, But they're going to try and do a lot of damage in the meantime, and we're going to fight back.
For more information on your rights as a consumer here in Montgomery County, visit the Office of Consumer Protection website at montgomerycountymd.gov/OCP.